Once upon a time, in a peaceful African forest called Okuta, there lived a clever tailor named Tortoise. He was known far and wide for his beautiful stitches and colorful clothes. But, he had one very big problem. He loved to delay. Whenever someone brought him torn clothes, he would smile lazily and say, "Don't worry, my friend. I'll fix it tomorrow. The sun still has many tomorrows." The animals would laugh, not knowing that one day his delay would bring him great trouble. One morning, Hare, the fastest animal in the forest, came running to Tortoise's hut. He held a fine blue coat, torn at the shoulder. "Brother Tortoise, please mend my coat before the king's feast tomorrow. I must look my best." "Ah, Hare, the needle will dance, but not today. Come back tomorrow." Hare frowned and shook his head. "Tortoise, a stitch in time saves 9. Delay is the brother of disaster." But Tortoise only laughed. "My friend, time walks slowly for Tortoise." The next day came quickly. The forest buzzed with joy. It was time for the great lion's feast. The air smelled of roasted yam and sweet honey fruit. Every animal wore bright colors, Ankara wrappers, beads, and smiles. But when Hare arrived, his coat was still torn. "Oh, look at Hare! His coat is torn." "Hare, why do you come before your king dressed like a wandering hyena?" "My king, ask Tortoise. He promised to mend it, but he delayed." The king's roar echoed through the forest. "Bring Tortoise before me." Tortoise came slowly, still sleepy, chewing some soft leaves. "You failed your brother and disrespected your king." "Great king, I waited for the right time." "The right time is when duty calls. The lazy man's excuse is a rope around his own neck." As punishment, the king ordered Tortoise to fix every torn cloth in the forest before sunset, or lose his job as the royal tailor. From morning to night, Tortoise worked without rest. He sewed and stitched and patched until his claws ached and sweat ran down his shell. Each time his thread broke, he whispered sadly, "If only I had stitched in time, I would have saved 9 troubles." So, by the time the moon rose, Tortoise was exhausted, but wiser. He carried the last mended cloth to King Lion, who smiled and said, "Now you know, time lost is never found again." Yes, my king, the time you waste today becomes the regret you carry tomorrow. From that day on, whenever anyone brought him a torn cloth, Tortoise would say, "Let me stitch it now before tomorrow catches me sleeping." And so the animals of Okuta learned the meaning of the wise saying, "A stitch in time saves 9." Moral lessons. Do your work when it's due. Delay today brings regret tomorrow. A lazy hand brings shame, but a timely hand brings honor. Time wasted can never be recovered. Thank you for listening to DGreat African Folktales. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe, because every tale teaches wisdom from our ancestors.